Bang! Howdy, partner. This time we're going to take a look at the dice game. Well, that's enough of the dodgy accent. It's time to look at Bang. Bang! The dice game, which is like Bang! The card game, only better. Let's take a look. In Bang the dice game, you play one of three roles. You can either be the outlaw, the renegade, the vice deputy, or the sheriff. Now, the number of each card depends on the number of people in the game. There's 8 roles, and in an 8-player game, you play them all. And you remove certain numbers. For example, there's 2 renegades. You only play with the 2 in the 8-player game. There's a number of vice deputies and so on and so forth. Now, the idea of the game here is for the outlaws to kill the deputy or the sheriff. For the renegade, has to kill the outlaws first, then the sheriff and the deputy, as long as they kill the sheriff last. And the sheriff and his deputies have to kill the outlaws and the renegade. So if all roles are hidden, apart from the sheriff, he gets extra life tokens, which are represented by these bullets of 2. So he stands a chance of sort of surviving a bit longer because he is visible to begin with. Yeah, as well as getting a hidden role card, each player will get a visible special ability. So, for example, in Kit Carson, here you can see he has 7 life and has the ability of each time you roll a Gatling gun symbol, you may discard 1 arrow from any player, and I'll deal with arrows in a minute. And it goes so on and so forth. So you can see this Pedro guy has 8 health, Jesse Jones has 9, Lucky Duke has 8. Each one of those is randomly dealt to each person at the beginning of the game. And in each round, you'll take 5 dice, roll them, King of Tokyo style, and each symbol does something. Dynamite isn't re-rollable, it locks that dice, unless you've got a special ability. This can shoot somebody exactly 2 spaces to your left or right. And coincidentally, Gatling gun, if you roll 3, deals 1 damage to everybody and gets rid of your arrows. Now the arrow tokens are like so, and you place one of them in front of you when you roll the arrow symbol. Now you can re-roll the arrows, but if you re-roll another arrow, you will get another arrow token straight away. And when they're all gone from the pile, you take that many damage. So if this was the last arrow, I would have taken 3 damage. There is a 1, and that shoots somebody 1 range away. And there is beer here. And beer can heal yourself or anybody else. So if you want to keep the sheriff alive, say you're the renegade pretending to be a deputy, then beer's what you want. And you've got up to 3 rerolls, so it's Yahtzee style, unless it's dynamite, of course. So you roll, roll again, and then you can keep what you want. And like I said, if the outlaws are the last alive, they win. If the renegade kills the outlaws first, and then the sheriff wins, and the sheriff and the vice deputies win if the sheriff stays alive. Bang the dice game, and I'm not going to do the bang joke again because A, couple versus cardboard did it better than me, and B, it's probably not funny by now. Anyway, Bang the dice game is what Bang the card game should have been, almost. A little bit more random than Bang the card game, but plays in a time that's acceptable and sort of constantly feels like the wheels are turning. It doesn't feel like it drags. A couple of caveats. One, never play with less than five, never play with less than five, because 4 doesn't have enough rolls. You're missing the vice deputy, and 3 doesn't work at all. Don't bother with 3. It's not designed for 3. 5 to 8 is where it shines. The second caveat is that an 8-player game could possibly drag on. I've played this with players that are a little bit AP prone at time, and they sit there looking at the dice going, beer. I just roll the dice, shoot that guy, or that girl, or the sheriff. Shoot the sheriff, not the deputy. Don't shoot. Oh, no, forget that joke. I'm not doing the I shot the sheriff. Although I did, but I didn't shoot the deputy joke because, again, that wouldn't be funny. And now I'm rambling. Anyway, Bang the dice game. It's a lot of fun. This is coming from somebody who normally plays po-face Euros called Sven. Or is that heavy Euro called Sven? Oh, look, something shiny. Bye now.